used to come out of it. My dude didn't. Well, he did, but not the way I wanted.
Oh yeah, next episode, him walking around like a zombie. Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got you.
And it just takes you to 5 minutes before when he got kicked into the acid.
I hate you all.
I didn't know you could cast multiple wish spells.
I know, right? I was also busy reading the wish spell. It's actually,
Yeah,
I thought it was a
really
one
affects you,
soul.
though. No,
Yeah,
well,
it's a 33% chance you never can again after each pass.
so that's with the wish spell itself, not with scrolls. Scrolls are one-time usage.
Oh yes, all scrolls are one time.
Yeah,
But I mean,
just
if
being a
you
scroll basically means one time.
Yeah, if you're a wizard, you could find a scroll and then copy it down.
Yeah.
But you have to be able to
Unless
cast a level outside of scrolls.
you wish for more scrolls.
I mean, it's just it's the monkey paw thing. It's like just like now you have 20 different like scrolls of fucking locate scroll, and that's it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it's 20 scrolls of locate wish spell scroll, you can just go on a journey now to get 20 wish spell scrolls.
Yeah, but they all find the same wish spell scroll.
There's always that one person that want wishes for more wishes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish the only spells I could ever cast was wish.
oof.
Same.
Look, you turn into a flipping barbarian.
You turn into a wish scroll.
A one-time use.
Yeah, one time use only.
My destiny finally fulfilled.
This character can now die. You turn into
And
the
it's
wish
in like a
scroll we
language
find.
you can't understand.
You'll just turn into the wish scroll and go back in time. We find you and then cast it, and something else happens.
So I just saved something. Oh, there it is.
Okay, everybody got the stream open?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Should we begin?
After their encounter with the Whispered King, the party returns to Hoken.
We can all hear it?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
They agree that gold would be their reward. Upon arriving, the group decides to split. Roll leads Green and Draka to speak with the captain, while the rest make their way to Quibble. Rule hands over the gold and has a conversation with the captain. She remains unimpressed and refuses to grant the party their prize. Afterward, Rule, Green, and Draka discuss how the wish could benefit Hoken more than themselves. They agree to bring this up with the rest of the party later. Meanwhile, the Mundo party finds Quibble and hands over several items for identification. Grunt notices a black-haired elf repeatedly glancing their way. Thorn passes more items to Quibble, who quietly stashes them. Grunt confronts the elf, accusing him of staring. The elf replies, "Is that a crime?" Raylene backs Grunt up. Grunt demands an explanation. Twice was acceptable, but thrice was not. A fight breaks out. Mundo tries to intervene, but Grunt lunges at the elf, who slips from his grasp and steps away. The crowd watches as the duel begins. Grunt attacks fiercely, ice flying through the air. The elf retaliates, and the battle continues in a back-and-forth exchange. Green steps in and forces Grunt to yield. Draka slides off him. The dark elf vanishes. The party discusses the mysterious figure with Thorn. Green performs a vampiric check on Quibble. The party sits down and talks. They discuss the Order of the Tempest, an ancient order that has endured through the ages. They find a camp and settle in. Rule calls a private meeting to discuss the scroll. He explains that its value far outweighs their personal desires, yet it could still serve their needs. The party votes. They continue talking and bonding. Mundo gives Grunt a belt. The party enters a cave and hears whispers, names they are called. Terrors. They settle down and begin their watches. Roll and Green share a quiet moment. Raymundo gets up to use the bathroom under the stars. As he returns, a family exits the cave. He heads to his bunk. Raylene begins her watch.
And that is where we'll pick up tonight's episode. Raylan, you are woken up for your watch. Remember, you go back to sleep. As far as the party knows.
Yeah.
Raylan?
I think you muted, sir.
Am I muted?
Oh.
No, I don't think I'm muted.
No, not you. Megs. That's
Yeah, my
That's a
phone's busy
ma'am.
freaking out. Yeah, I wake up for my watch.
Cool. The guys that previously had a watch, Raul, Green mainly, would you have spoken to Raylan after you woke up?
Yes.
Cool. So what would you have filled it in with?
A couple people in this cave, they still believe us to be menaces, so do your best to smile at them with a soft smile so that they do not sit in panic anymore. And avoid fights where necessary, please.
I'm gonna smile and I'll see my tusks on his shoulder say, sure, I'll give them my best smile.
Also, and I don't fully care for the significance, and then I'll point towards that woman that's in the bed cot thing. Apparently that one's from the north. Don't know why it's significant, but I guess look at them while they sleep, maybe. I don't know. I didn't find it very important. Good night.
Good night. I'll stop my watch and I'll keep an eyeball on this northerner that I was warned about, and also curious as to why the fuck.
Roll perception.
Well, that's a nat 20, that is. For 24.
On 24.
Yep.
You look around the cave. You see the kind of silhouettes of the animals from the family leaving. They're making their way out. Look around and to the figure where Green had pointed out. You see a person from the days, comings and goings that have been tending the sick. She has robes different from everybody else's that she's with, whereas most of the captain's medical staff were dressed in purple and blue. She's wearing red. I don't know why people are phoning me at this time of night. Sorry guys. Yeah, she's wearing red. Through the watch, you sit there, take it in. She just sleeps. Nothing out of the ordinary. You can see there's frightened children that haven't gone to sleep. They're adults that are wide awake. There's still a bit of activity in here. A lot of people kind of glance at you and then look down at the fire. You'll see some of them even mumble some words, grimacing. But apart from those few facts, not much happens on your shift. Is there anything that you're looking for in particular?
No, just keeping an eye open that no one is eyeballing us weird or sneaking up on us or picking pockets or anything like that.
There's no one. There's a very sense of like depressive calm. People staying within their cliques of people they know. There are some families that are still together. Sure. So it's safe to say that unless you want to do something else, nothing really happens on your watch.
No, I'm happy to complete my watch and wake up the next person.
Right, the last person of the 8-hour watch, who will it be?
Who's left?
Well, Green and Roll, the only two that have had. Raymundo has gone and gone to the toilet, but you wouldn't have known that.
I'll wake up Grunt.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
I'm just gonna wake him up, like me, and I'm sure he won't wake up and shake him a bit more vigorously. Say to him, Grunt.
Huh?
Grunt, it's your turn, and Green says not to cause any issues, and watch that one over there. And I'm just gonna go to bed.
No. Okay. Grunt watch.
I'll go and lie back in my same spot that I was in and go back to sleep.
Is there a little bit of a fire still like going? Or...
Yeah, pretty much every time someone gets on shift, take it as the logs are stoked unless otherwise stated.
It's gonna be there, like making it look like I'm focused on the fire, but I'm really trying to keep an eye out on everyone and the surroundings.
Okay, roll perception check.
Eight.
On an 8, you just see the villagers a lot less active at this time in the morning. Coming and going, sitting, tending for water, for wounds. Couple children still kind of like big-eyed. 1 or 2 staring at you. But apart from that, nothing to really take in as your watch goes. What you doing?
I'm just gonna keep on keeping an eye out, bro, until it's my turn to wake someone else up. Wait, how long does it take to attune to something?
1 hour.
1 hour. Is that how long my watch is?
2 hours.
Can I spend one of the hours attuning to my Belt of Frost Giant Strength?
You want to do that in this cave? Well, by all means.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, wait, no one else is... Who else? I'm gonna wake Drakar up.
Join you.
Before I start attuning.
Okay, you wake your car up.
Walking to him. Drakar.
Yeah.
Help watch while I play with my belt.
Trying to make too much of a noise. And I'll get up. I'm gonna take a seat for a while. Keep an eye on everyone. I'm not even gonna check at what Grant's doing, but I'll make sure he's behind me while I have the rest of everybody else. What's it, the non-party members in front of me?
Cool, give us a perception.
I'm gonna attune.
How many items do you have attuned already?
2.
It's your Frost Iron Axe and?
No, I've got my Cloak of Displacement and my Julius Ring of Protection. I haven't attuned to my axe.
Uh, 16 on the perception.
Cool. Give me a second. So from now on you can't use his magical abilities, eh? Just to let you know.
Okay. What, the Icebound Axe?
Yeah, so you'll only be able to use it as a normal weapon until you're attuned to it. So any damage in previous battles is actually pretty much negated unless you attune to your weapon.
It doesn't pop up in any items requiring attunement. Like, it doesn't say that this item needs attunement to be able to...
Let me just double check. It's the Frost Axe, right?
No, I've got it Icebound.
Icebound. Okay, so it's a homebrewed item or magical custom item, right? If the axe magical effects, bonus damage, elemental power, spells, or resistance, it's likely it will require attunement. If the wife is... Yeah. So you will need to attune to this weapon, my brother. For example, a weapon that deals extra cold damage or, like, say, Ice Storm would most certainly need to require this. So everybody that has these kind of weapons, you need to attune to them from now on.
I don't know that, sorry, bro.
It's okay. We'll just take it as it is for now and run with it for a bit till we can rectify it. So, you are attuning to your belt though.
Yeah.
Okay, but we will rectify this somehow. Okay. Roll Constitution save for me. No? Sorry, Strength. It's a Strength.
16.
Okay. On a 16, you hold the belt, you get to know it, you feel its energies, you feel a surge of ice kind of flow through your veins, and where it would hurt most people, perhaps it's just the ancient lineage that you have, or the primal cold, it's connected to your heart, that it fills you with power, your muscles start bulking up with frost, like frosted forged might. It really plays a little extra from you. You feel you feel like your mini attacks are gonna be much more devastating. You feel like you're gonna be more athletic. Your jumping distance. You feel your calves bulge. Your quads pulsate with this cold energy. Jakar, while you're looking out, you kind of feel the cold emanate. The fire dies in front of Grunt as this cold circles the camp. Not enough to wake anyone up or be detrimental, because Grunt's power, the fact that he rolled so high in his constitution, you have taken most of this power in, and you are now attuned to this item. However, after the game, just hang around for 5 minutes so we can just talk about the rest of the items and what we can do.
Sweet.
So, Jakar, you notice this. You see Grunt in the stasis. On the 16, you look around, and you can take everything in. Kids are looking at you, still wide awake, as slowly dusk, the dawn approaches. The colors from black and the coldness of the night air has changed for the sweet smell of dew forming on the grass outside. It's a bit fresh, it's a bit brisk. Apart from that, you just notice there's a visible disgust from most of the people on S16. Those that cannot sleep look upon the party with a bit of disdain. Your 2 hours, unless you guys are going to do anything, well, Drakkar, if you're going to do anything, go by with relatively no interruption. So I give it back to you. What you guys doing?
Sorry, Brisk. So, like, it only takes an hour to attune, right?
Yeah, but your first hour was spent on your watch. You rolled an 8, right? So your second hour was attuning. Sick. I mean, there is like that 5-10 minutes before everybody wakes up, because it's pretty much done. So if there's something you want to do between the two of you guys, pretty much now's the time.
Just before we go to bed, I'm gonna just look at your car and gesture over the bench that I'm sitting on. Arm wrestle?
Drakkar's gonna look and smile. Just like come up to you, and then he'll like point on the belt, but like just tap it with the tip of his finger. Has to at least be a fair fight. And then I'm gonna get up and go and start waking up everybody.
Was that the last watch?
Yeah, I run 8-hour shifts, not 10-hour. Because, 6 hours is enough for most.
Yeah.
So... Sorry, Megs is doing something there. So yeah, you guys finish your car, you wake up the rest of the party. You guys wake up and it's surprisingly a little bit damp where you are. Like it's kind of like rained on the floor, but nowhere else. The fire's dead with damp wood. The party wake up and congregate around the fire. Everybody's there, including Valerian. You guys around the fire. Yeah, your damn fire. What you guys doing? Good morning.
Fire's dead. Is the fire dead?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will ask. Why is the fire out? Who was the last on watch?
It was getting a bit hot and the day had already started, so I decided to just put out the fires before we all got up.
Why is it damp though?
Isn't that how we put out a fire?
It's damp everywhere.
Oh, the everywhere is because of Our good friend over here, Mr. Grant.
Did you pee on it?
Draco's just gonna laugh and sit back down.
I'm gonna look suspect at the floor, like that I'm standing on it, like you. This is gross.
Why would Grant?
Ah. It looks like our big friend has got a little bit familiar with his new toy.
I'm just gonna send you a big smile.
Raimundo, please roll Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry, boss.
23.
No, that's good.
You do not take a point of exhaustion.
No, I'm 23.
I take one or I don't?
You do not.
Fuck yeah. Yeah. So, Mundo chirps up a little bit after, seeing Grunt smile. So he's a little bit happier. But I am going to be a little bit quiet for the next 2 hours for my own personal reasons. This is Mundo speaking, not me.
Oddly specific timing. Mundo.
Well, maybe I need to just find a little bit of inner peace.
Are you troubled?
Well,
Salty.
might be.
Okay, do you wish to speak about it?
What? Give me about 2 hours
Ben,
and
Ben
then
again.
we might have a little chat.
Okay. Is it medical related? You did have a long urination last night. Must I check it?
No. I'm good. I was just enjoying the stars.
I'll be quick if I check your genitals. I don't plan on cruising, but if there's something wrong now, it's better to have intervention early. Not in 2 hours.
I've lived with my genitals for most of my life, so I'm pretty sure they're the same as they were before. Thank you, Green, but yeah, I'm just going to sit here.
Do you two want to get a room?
I'm making sure he's medically savvy, not ruin the sanctity of medicine.
Thank you for the offer, but I'm okay. I'm just going to have a few rations and just sit and think for a bit. If you need me, I'll be by our fire that is completely damp.
Do you wish for me to start it again?
No, it kind of suits the mood we're in at the moment.
A lot of melancholy going on. Don't we have an appointment today, Raul?
Not at the moment. We were kind of just waiting to see what our friend Quibble can scrounge up from what you provided him.
So we wait.
Patient for a little bit longer.
I would
See
say
if-
let's go check on the people.
Be very cautious about that kind of action, Thorn. After yesterday's scuffle, it has not really left us in the good eye of the people that remain.
I want to look around. Are people like still staring at us and giving us the eyeball and like looking untrustworthy towards us?
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of look around and say to Thorn, perhaps you should read the room. They don't seem to like us much.
Maybe you are right. I'll chill a little.
I think once we can show that we actually care about them and that we wish to help them where we can, I think things will be a bit easier. But until then, let's not start anything that might seem even in the...
Okay, well, come find me when you need me. I'm gonna start keeping an eye out to see if I can find Elrich Greenleaf.
It's pretty easy to spot him.
And if I don't see any signs of him, I will ask around.
No, you can see him. I mean, like...
I'm going to go sit next to Raimundo.
Okay, Grant sits next to Raimundo. Green, you do see Elrich. And I was muted. So, you do see Elrich. He's kind of like left side of the cave if you guys are sitting at the top. Right side if you're coming in from the entrance. He's kind of hobbled. Got his cloak over his head. His luscious green cape's more of a dirty brown now. He's sitting kind of hunched over, pretty much getting rested. He's sit next to a massive green orc. Grant, you sit next to Raimundo. What you guys did?
Firstly, does our max HP get fixed?
No. That's a big negatory over there.
Okay, because when I did the long rest, it automatically did it, so I had to redo it. So I just.
I appreciate that, my dude. Keep on top of that.
Aoi. I'm going to just chill while we're sleeping, just sit around and just watch. I have nothing but patience. That's what I'm going to be doing. And hopefully trying to listen to other people's conversations so I can actually see what the fuck's going on.
I'm gonna go sit next to Mundo and gesture towards the belt and be like, "Are you sad because you gave Grunt the belt?"
No, my big friend. I'm not sad at all. You look very happy with that belt, and yeah, that brightened my day. Let's say, and I'm going to give him a little wink, I just need to concentrate for a little bit longer.
Okay. And if you need Grunt's help, you let Grunt know.
Why not? I did overhear a little conversation with our friend Ricard about the arm wrestling. I'm sure there's some big fellows in this cave. You don't want to maybe test an arm wrestle with one of them? Friendly though. Remember the conversation we had?
Yes.
But I think it would be good to test to see how this new toy works out for you.
Grunt likes your thinking, Mundo.
I'll pat you on the back and give a naughty grin.
I'm gonna go find Ricard and then try find someone to arm wrestle. Just like have a look around. I'm not gonna go anywhere too far. I wanna look around and look for like the biggest, strongest oak.
So let me get this straight, right? You wanna get up. Let me get this straight. You wanna get up. Go with your car. Look around and find the biggest dude in here, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Green, is there anything you're gonna do with the knowledge of where Elrich is?
Yes, sorry, my internet cut. I want to do
good, bro.
I want to go and get nice and cozy with him.
I just want to say, since I heard all this nonsense, I've decided to I want to follow Grunt and Drakar. I heard them wanting to fight, so I have to see where this goes. I don't think it's a good idea.
Okay. As Green makes his way down, Grunt, you can roll at advantage, or Jakar and Grunt can roll separate perception rolls to see who the biggest in the cavern is.
You know what, Grunts? Hit the advantage.
Fuck, okay. Perception! At advantage.
Does want more.
No, I'm okay. Thank you, Gabriel. Yeah. What the fuck does that mean, bro? What if I roll at advantage and I get the exact same number on both rolls?
Roll one more time to see if it's a third, because sometimes there is a little glitch. If not, then it is just a double roll.
No. 15.
15.
Mm-hmm.
You look around. You see many different kinds of people. You see your mushroom-bearing friend making his way down on the left path. You look around the room. This massive cavern, damp, but a safe haven to Hogan. And sitting next to Elrich is an orc. A massive, pure-blood orc. You've seen him before. That moment, Thorn kind of joins the two of you. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna walk on over.
Okay.
It's kind of the same way that Green's going, yeah.
Pretty much the same way. Okay. Jakar and Thorn, do you follow?
100%.
Cool.
Yes.
Well, Green's got a couple, let's call it about a minute on you guys walking down there. Green, you get to Elrich, and you notice your friends kind of making their way behind you. Again, it's a small cavern. The day's festivities, well, not festivities, but the goings-on have started. Breakfasts are made as the smell of supplies and rations are being cooked. You hear the uncorking of caskets. As you walk past, you hear mumbling about you. Nothing that's too audible, but nothing that gives you positive vibes. You make your way past medical staff and families, and eventually you get down to where the most organic part of the cave is. And you see Elrich kind of nestled into what looks like a root system, kind of just sitting there with his cloak over his head, his staff or quarterstaff clutched in his hands, and next to him is a massive orc. What are you doing?
The massive orc, was he the one that did the fights for the stadium ring?
Yes, he is.
Also the one that got into a fight with the previous... What was his name?
The one who shall not be named.
What was his name?
Norkin.
Norkin. Then I will, in common, greet the orc and say, "Good morning to you." Oh, that's not my accent. Give me a sec. Good morning to you. I can see some of my compatriots are following me. Believe me, I do not know what they want. So I hope that it is not with you again. We've bothered you enough. And I'll tilt my head down a little bit and then move towards Elrich Greenleaf and in Druidic say, "Good morning, sir."
You see, as you do move up to him, you see this massive neck that carries this head turn to you and look at you. See him biting a piece of like dried meat as he looks at you and squints his eyes. He looks forward, and Elrich lifts his eyes to meet yours, still looking through what would be the rim of his cape, looking through his eyebrows at you. You have returned.
I have returned a failure indeed. I come to ask you if there's anything I can do to help, seeing as The people here do not find us rather appetizing at the moment.
He stands up and you see the roots kind of crack off of him like they were attached, like they had grown upon him. He stands, looks at you. Well, I'm sure, Green. I'm almost certain you have a way of making things better.
Indeed. I have a question to ask you, though. And I hope you do not answer in the affirmative. Do you know of an amber smallleaf?
How do you know of that name?
I'll then get down on both of my knees and hold my hands out as if they're cupped facing upwards, and I will say, I am unfortunate to inform you that she has passed. And
how do you know this? And you see him clutch his quarterstaff, and you see the orc stand to his feet. Your friends are like about 100 feet away, and you start seeing what this is, and you see this voice.
And then, oh fuck, okay. Time to take some action, I guess. I will stand up, look at the rest of my compatriots and party, and within earshot, I don't want to yell to cause a scene, but they need to hear me clearly. I will just very calmly say, fuck off.
Repeat that?
I will look to my party and very calmly say, so that they can hear me, fuck off, and gesture them back towards our camp.
Do we hear this?
It echoes through the
I'm
cave.
waiting till you're in earshot.
I won't come any closer, but I'm gonna stand there and just watch.
Chakal will do the same.
200%.
I guess they don't understand that instruction.
The jewel
I-
in your staff starts to glow.
Would you be willing to go somewhere private? Because what I show you, I'm not comfortable with others seeing.
You see the light dim. Your quarterstaffs touches the floor. If this is a trick,
You can have my head twice over.
oh, I have better plans for you. Walk, let's go. Can't
I
lead the way.
walk.
The orc leads of the left-hand side of the waterfall. The party that comprises of Grunt, Thorn, and Jakar. What are you guys doing? You gonna follow them out, or are you going back to base?
I'll shout to Green, can we follow?
I will turn again and very calmly say, fuck off.
Well, I guess that answers it. I'm gonna head back. Grant, what you up to?
I'll start heading back as well, but I'm not.
You still gonna go fight?
I'm not keeping my eyes off of them. Like I'm watching where they've gone with Green.
They've taken them outside the waterfall, so you would not be able to see them.
Shoot.
So, Green, is your party staying put? You are led outside by Eldritch and Khan. You guys stand out in the forest as the morning sun beats through what is left of this lowest section of greenery. It's still green. The smell of burnt wood, cedar, and sap fills the air. He looks at you. Now answer the question, young druid.
Would it be better to show you something that cannot be wrapped in lies?
Something of nature, then. Show me.
I just hope they answer. I'm gonna whip out the druidic book, put my magic in essence into it, and speak to it saying, I wish for Eldritch to have counsel with Amber, please. And hope it works.
As you do, your eyes, of course, glow with the druidic magic. It's almost like you float, but at this point, you're not. Khan looks at you with this strange look, and Elridge with disbelief takes a step back, holds out his hands, and at that moment he feels a tug at his robes. He looks down, drops to his knees, tries to hold the ethereal face of a young girl as he sobs. Where did you go? What happened to you? She holds out her hand, cradles his chin.
Is she not responding?
No, she's responding by holding his face, and then says, I got lost. It's okay now.
Oh.
Tell me, where did you get lost, little one? In the mountains, and this terrible creature. I got lost. I was put in a cell. Told. Don't remember. Can't remember. For a moment, you see her sorrow as blood starts to drip where her wound was, but like it's green and miasmic. And she's crying, and for a second she shakes it off, and the image of her distorts. I'm in a better place. You need to stop. It's coming. Ulrich cries. How do I do that? She looks at him and smiles. For those the gods put against themselves, for those that they see competition, for those that fill what eternity's cup would be. Look to them. She takes a step towards, kisses him on the forehead and leaves like a residual. You have work to do, Ulrich. So do your friends. Aid them. starts walking towards you, Green. Your head snaps down at the whole conversation. You've taken it in. And it's a perspective nightmare. As the 3 dimensions that make up the visualness of life warps as she gets smaller. She goes and stands on the book itself. Good luck, Green. We'll be here for you.
Many thanks, I will be.
Yes, you will. And the choice is one like you must make. See us kind of like jump into what would be like a river or a pool. But it's just a book. You see ripples of dreading magic pass over. The time that you have given is complete. The book kind of deglows, magic kind of trapped within. Elrich kind of like loses his composure a little and like cries into the grass as he grabs tufts of it. You see Khan kind of look at you angrily but confused and looks down. Goes to his friend and goes, Elrich, was that the little one? Looks up at yes, Khan. My greatest mistake. He stands up, calls his quarterstaff to his hands. You see the dirt creating like almost like a mascara of run, like tears, tears that have run. I've underestimated you. My pride has got in the way of that.
I can still sympathize with your... I don't want to say anger, because I do believe it is justified. I myself resented what happened to one of our own kind, but I just dreaded that she was someone that you knew. I hope that can at least bring some peaceful closure, knowing what came of her instead of hours, days, weeks, months, years of uncertainty as to her whereabouts. I also hope you can appreciate why I said that I'd rather show you, because I think my words would have only pissed you off more.
You're right. I would not have believed you if I had not seen such a thing. How long has that been in your possession?
Months now. At some point we were in an ancient library. I had prayed to the gods to ask for some sort of direction and calling, and I came to this book. As far as I'm aware, I've interacted with 3 people before Amber. She is now the 4th. But I have belief that there are more trapped inside that I have not had the pleasure to interact with.
I've only heard stories of such a tome. And if what you're saying is correct, your connection with the gods is truly magnificent.
And yet they still torment us. It is never in the mortal realm to understand the acts of the divine. But every choice we make seems to cause destruction and pain. It never seems to quite restore balance, truth in nature. And yet, it seems that there will only be a true peace once we can look at the hindsight of all that has come. Maybe it takes us setting horrific things in motion before we can fix the things for good. 9 kings aimed to torment us too. One took a particular fascination with me. I'm growing sick of the games. I sought understanding, not this. And so I can assure you, it is within my sole interest to see this through to its end, so that one day maybe I can leave my own mark, and too be put into a book such as this, to offer an infinite wisdom to a generation yet to be conceived.
Well, I think the gods have marked you for the thing that you seek. However, remember, these games they play between us mortals and those that live longer than normal. Everything, Green, as he grabs your shoulder and starts leading you back to the cabin. Everything is balanced. It's perhaps us that have to balance it.
I kind of grit my teeth and clench my jaw and say, happily.
And that means exactly what you're thinking. My friend, if any aid is ever needed, send word to me.
I will, but I will also try and leave you time to mourn as you wish.
There's no time to mourn. There's now only time to grow again. Those that are dead
I'll give him
will... Sorry?
Sorry, keep going.
Those that are dead will help me make a new grove. Because from death comes life, and life death.
And hence we exist in a blip in time for those that come after.
Yes. But look at Hoken itself as he points up. Look what a blip in time can do to a town that is almost 100 and something years old, perhaps even older.
Everything can regrow, and everything can be rebuilt. It is not lost. As you have said now, we cannot mourn, we can just grow anew. And I will hope that the rest of the people of this town can share in that sentiment. But I think we lack a certain detachment to those sorts of superficial and concrete value that they hold. They cannot see the forest for the trees. I just hope maybe you can help inspire and wake them up. It's not about fixing, it's about coming anew.
That would be the only way forward, would it not?
Indeed. I hope we can also leave something more to help us, but we need to wait for one of our companions to get back to us, and then we will leave these scared folk, be rid of their eyesores in no time.
You guys enter underneath the waterfall. Well, you understand each other then.
Indeed. You said I must call you when I need help. Reciprocate that, okay?
And he stops. He looks at you. He finally takes his hood down. Well then, Green. You know what you have to do. Smiles at you. Walks back to his little mossy cove. Walks back to his mossy cove. Why am I still mute? Am I muted?
No, you good?
No, you're fine.
Yeah. So yeah, he goes and sits down. Khan takes his place. And yeah.
I go join my folks.
So at that point, I'll give it back to the party as Green makes his way back up. What were you guys doing in that 10 to 15 minutes? Anybody doing anything?
When Green had left and then the rest of the party went to go find someone to arm wrestle, Roll left the cove and went back onto the roof of the tavern that we initially came.
Sick. What were you doing?
Once I get up there, making sure that no one can see me or anything like that, I'm going to pull out two things. I'm going to pull out Sprog.
Sproggers.
And I'm going Sproggers, and I'm going to pull out the ancient map.
Oh wow. Okay. Let me just get my notes, just in case we crack this. I had them out just a second ago. Streets of Hoken. Yeah, there is the map. Okay, and Sprog. You pull them out, you easily, but you see that the lights in the tavern are kind of on. You see some commotion. You make your way up on the roof pretty easily at this point. You're sitting out there. You see kind of like smoke billowing out of the chimney. You can smell breakfast being cooked. As you look over the land, as the sun kind of hits the valley, and you start to see all the shadows from the destruction and debris and detritus and the wreckage. You sit there. Sprog happily jumps out, pops back open, punk, sits there and goes, hey.
Hello, little Sprog. How are you?
I'm okay, and you?
Well, gesturing to everything that's in front of him. Could be better.
Did you guys do this too?
We didn't do it, but we didn't prevent it. We couldn't prevent it, sadly.
Well, you're gonna fix it then.
Hopefully.
That's cool.
I've done what I could. It's now up to the patience and kindness of others to hopefully agree with me. And but I see a light ahead of this, a positive light. And I'll pick Sprog up, and I'll, if you don't mind, I just want to, I'm gonna look over him to make sure everything's good, like there's nothing still out of place or anything. He's
Roll
got
investigation
in the process. Investigation. Nope. Going to use a luck point to reroll that bitch. 21.
21. You look over Sprog. You got something out of his system the last time?
Yeah.
Don't believe you have that anymore, do you?
Nope, that's officially gone.
Yeah.
I'll have to give that up, yeah.
And you see him kind of like, it's improved his speech. He's a lot shinier. You can see the rest for the last couple days has really done him well. It's almost like he was healing himself in some kind of weird way. Maybe it's the magic within him. He's not quite shiny, but he's not as tarnished as he used to be. He does giggle a lot while you like kind of like tipping him upside down and everything like that. And
I see. I see
I'm
you've
fine.
done well.
I'm fine. Yeah, I needed a rest. Need a rest.
I am glad. Out of everything that came out of this, you're looking much better than you did before.
You see him like kind of flex his little wire arm.
Sprog, I have a weird. We found you in a place of ancient knowledge, of things the current world has seemed to have forgotten. But I find myself with something just as foreign. And I'll show him the parts, the map. I have been racking my brain around what this is and trying to figure it out, but I'm only getting small glimpses and I cannot piece it all together. Do you think you can help me?
I can try. By Kenneth, we can try.
I believe we can together. And with his assistance, try and figure out the map.
Okay. So you're going to open the map. Let me open my note. This is a very strange piece of paper.
That is true.
Why is there 4 maps on it?
What do you... What? Wait. Okay, wait. We need to go slowly here before... What do you mean 4 maps?
Follow the shadow where the light dare not tread, where fire whispers to stone, and seek the gateway. These clues... This is a map. Hold on. And you see, he kind of pulls his arm off and sticks it into the back of his head. He pulls the other arm off, sticks it into the back of his head. You see him kind of like take 2 steps and he like kind of squats sumo style and he squishes down, right?
Yeah.
His legs and the arms become like kind of long, elongated little hands, if you were, with a little hook at the bottom, not like a sharp hook, right? And then you hear him mutter, "Look through my eyes," as he kind of like flattens himself and makes him into like almost glasses, like Cyclops' band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll trust you. I will put said glasses on.
Roll wisdom saving throw for me. No, I'm joking.
You panic, bro.
Fucking Roll becomes a fucking Terminator. You put it on. It takes you a moment, and with all the moving elements, and like, you ever watch National Treasure with Nick Cage?
Yes.
You know, he puts the glasses on, and like he's looking at the Mason's map. That's what you're looking at here. As Sprog like kind of flickers different lenses over, like in his own, like you hear like a camera lens, like you see a sky bridge, or the location of a sky bridge. You don't know what a sky bridge is. The sunken library is another, beneath a river, submerged. Many of these locations seem impossible because of the geography at the time, which is weird because one of the maps is the kind of what it looks like now over the old There's also the hidden temple of eternal light. And for some reason, just a name. Viridine Fellcloak. Those are the 4 locations you see on the map. There's also a riddle written at the bottom. It says, follow the shadow where the light not tread. Where fire whispers to stone, seek the gateway.
Sorry, Phil, can you repeat that?
Follow the shadow where the light dare not tread. Second part, where fire whispers to stone, seek the gateway.
What do you make of this, Sprog?
Wow. Where did you get it?
I will be honest with you, how I came about it is just as mysterious as it itself. A man made a deal to give it to me, as long as I show no one else. But I do believe I found a little bit of a loophole in having you.
It's my job.
What do you mean?
I'm very good at seeing things that aren't there.
I could tell. I thank you. This has provided more questions, but has answered some.
We'll go through, when you got some time, the 4 locations.
Yeah.
None of them are pretty close to you guys at the moment.
Is it showing me the entire map of Greymont?
Yes, the entire continent.
Got you, okay. And do any of them seem closer than others?
Yes.
Does any...
Yes.
Okay, then we'll go through that.
Yeah.
But I think you spoke.
Sunken Library, Skybridge. It's got the name Fellcloak on it for some reason in a different location, and the Temple of Eternal Light. Just those are the 4 locations, and they're like quite ornately drawn. So like a pirate's map, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you see Temple of Eternal Light?
Yes, sir.
I will just gently take Sprog off and hold him in my hands. But back.
See him
go, ray guns.
and he just pops out again like his little egg shape. Got his little arms there, his legs, and he's back to the little Sprog egg that he is.
You are full of many talents, and I hope to learn more of what you're capable of.
You and me both.
Well, if I think by now, with the time we've taken, we might have somewhat of an about some things we found. Would you like to be more present outside, or are you happy if I hide you from anyone whom... Because we don't know who we can trust at the moment.
I trust you.
Thank you. And I will put him in my cloak pocket on the inside.
See his little arms retract, his little legs retract, and his eyes closed.
And then I'll roll up the parchment, hide it again on me, and I will head back to the cove.
This whole interaction takes you about half an hour, I'd say. So,
Yeah.
in that 15 minutes, back to the party. What were you guys doing?
DM at the fire, was it? Who is it? It's myself,
It's everybody.
Quibble.
We would have walked back.
No, when everyone was doing their odds and ends.
It was just Raylan and you and Quibble. Left. Everyone else.
And Valerian.
drove off.
And Valerian as well.
correct.
Yeah.
My apologies. Yes, Valerian too.
Yeah, so I basically just. So it's Valerian, if I got it correct.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I'll kind of get up and be like, well, you caught us in a bit of a busy time, but let me introduce myself properly. I am Raimundo, and I'll kind of go over and put my hand out.
I will extend my arm and greet you and say I'm Valerian.
So, what exactly have you been through to end up in this situation?
Whoa. It's been a tough road. And mostly survival. And then one end up on a road like this, trying to look out for the ones less able to look out for themselves. And you guys, how did this party? How did this party come together?
Good. Mostly by accident on my side.
Mine
But
as well. Good fortune of just finding everyone.
we're kind of on the same path as you. Trying to do our best to help where we can, and yeah, let's see what this wish spell will do for Hoken.
I think it can do a lot of good for them.
We just
And
need to
for
make
plan
sure
B-
the spell isn't used by anybody else but her.
Sorry, Jakar. You're not dead at this point.
Oh, apologies.
All good, my
You
boy.
said plan B?
Well, plan B, and then I'll kind of look over at Quibble. Would he be awake yet?
Yeah, you see him kind of like organizing things, making like a little makeshift tent, like a little gazebo, so you can do this in private.
Nah. And then I'll kind of look over and point over my shoulder. Let's hope our friend over there finds something interesting with the goods we gave him.
It's always good to have an ace in the hand.
True. Well, looks like the rest of the party's coming back. I think, yeah, let's get this show on the road. Let's see if we can help this town a bit.
Sounds good to me.
And then we'll wait for Adrakar and Grunt and Thorn to make our way.
Yes, yep. Pretty much by the time you end up having your back and forth, within 5 minutes of that, you see a very disgruntled Grunt, a concerned Thorn, and a pretty chilled Jakar, to be honest. Walking up there.
Jakar's a little miff as well.
Oh, is he a little miff? Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
So everybody's a little miff as they walk up.
And why the sad faces, boys?
Who stole your milk?
I was told to fuck off. I'm like, who
I didn't hear a commotion. Obviously, it was only you that got told to fuck off and not Grunt and Drakar.
Yeah, not wrong.
Grunt.
I feel like people tell you to fuck off all the time.
This is the first time in quite a long time.
I'm gonna like drag my finger over Thorn's lips slowly.
As he does that, I'm going to show like one of my fangs. Be like,
I will proceed to. And then I'll say Grunt was also spoken too badly.
Drakon nods his head. as well.
And you took that? Who said this?
Green.
the druid.
Ah. Okay. Now I can see why you said you didn't get to test out your toy either, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get
Green
to
is
see anything.
friend. So why? Why was he being ugly?
Hmm. Well,
Sorry, Grant.
let's see. Yeah, that is a bit sad, but let's maybe wait for our friend Green. Maybe there's a good reason behind it.
Well, he's not one
can
to
have-
talk to everyone like that. Maybe he's trying to hide something.
I wouldn't take Green as the type to hide something from us.
We also wouldn't take Green as the type to talk to our friends like that.
That is true. We are quite open with each other.
Something must be bothering him. Oh, he's having
Well,
a bad day.
maybe we'll chat to him when he arrives.
I'm gonna go sit in the corner and wait.
So that moment, Green, trying to make your way back. Roll, you'll be another 5 or 7 minutes before you get there, but Green, you arrive back with the half an hour mark.
I'll approach and just kind of sit down where the group is and like relax my shoulders a little bit. Why do you all stand here looking so concerned?
Well, I
What did you
heard
do?
that some words were shared between you and our other Glum companions here.
Oh yes, I did tell them to fuck off.
That's a bit strange of you. Everything okay?
It's, I guess you can say it solved a multi-purpose. If they kept approaching, there's a good chance another fight would have broken out. And I think if I used more flavorful language, the Eldritch Greenleaf and Khan would see I do not wish to incite violence, especially since one of them experienced a tremendous amount of anger in that moment. I guess you can say very delicate situation. I tried to do anything I could to kind of be despondent to Grunt, Trakar, and what's the new one? Fuck, I'm bad at this. Don't tell me.
Is this in game?
Yeah.
Yes, it's
no,
in game.
I can't. You know what? Make it in game.
Don't worry, we also can't remember his name.
And what's the new one? Mr. Vampire?
Thorn.
Dawn,
Guy
that's
with the
the one.
face.
So, I apologize if you guys took that personally, but I appreciate you for listening to my words.
I think
Things
the only
ended up
thing I'm
way
thinking-
by a while.
I think the only thing I'm taking personally is you forgot my name.
Dawn, with all due respect, we haven't had much time to chat.
You've only been here a minute.
You almost hurt Grunt's feelings.
Grant, are you okay? Do you... Do you think I hate you still?
I think he just wanted to test out his toy.
No. Green was mean. And it rhymes.
Pat grunts on the shoulder. And say he's a sensitive soul.
Okay. Well, when exactly can we help this place so that we can leave this place?
Well, we're still waiting for Roll. He also hopped out for a little bit. Use the pun.
As you see that, he
I think he hops back in.
literally.
Why the doom and gloom, everyone?
I told them to fuck off, and I'll just give a little chuckle.
I'm sorry, Grant.
Grant, you are still my destiny, and I value you above most.
Well, we might have to spend a bit of time waiting. How is Quibble getting on?
Well, and I'll point towards him setting up like a little tentanet. He's going to be a little while, so I think plan A is definitely the scroll. So, do we want to...
Are we all in agreement that we can give it up and have that as our
Ace?
how can I say, as our tithe to the city?
Yeah, I'm more than willing.
Objections?
No objections.
That's good.
Yes.
Okay. Anyone
Well.
who would like, I would go see the captain then. Green, if you wouldn't mind accompanying me.
Shall I be your escort or your bodyguard?
Well,
think we
more
should all
as
go.
the courier.
Yeah, I like Ray's proposal of all of us going. We are a party after all.
Happy with that.
Draquan grabs grunts. We'll be the bodyguards. With a big smile.
It was facetious. I think we bring a lot of intimidation when we're together.
Thank you.
Grunt wants to make sure that the wish is used for what
The right
it
reasons.
should be used for. Yes.
I'm gonna stand up
I agree.
and smile at Green and say, we're all going, and that's the end of it.
It was a suggestion, not a command.
Well then, there's no time to waste. Let's get going. And Raul will start heading outside to find the captain.
As Raul and the party leave, you guys break the perimeter of the waterfall, and you see standing out by the moon dancer, down on the ground level, you see the captain barking orders. You approach, she looks at you. Hi. What's up? How are you doing, Raul?
I'm doing very well. Did you and your crew sleep well last night?
As well as can be expected, you know?
Fair enough. If we could have a moment to talk.
Now, is this a moment in private, or can we have it right here?
Private would be best.
Well, then follow me to the captain's quarters. There is no safer place. I take it all of you are coming?
If possible.
Indeed.
Of course. Follow me. She walks up the gangplanks, turns left into the captain's quarters, opens the double door, and ushers you all in. She then closes the door behind her and sits behind the desk in the captain's chair. She sits there quite proud, crosses her legs, puts her hat onto the corner of the chair. You see muskets and gold and maps and all kinds of things adorn her table. It's a very ornate and pretty room. The smell of like citronella oil kind of burns. She looks at you and goes, "Now, what's so important that you took me away from my duties today?"
I do apologize, but we had an agreement, and I think we have a way to fulfill our bargain.
Oh. And how do you suggest you're going to do that?
It comes with prerequisites, or at least a pre-agreement. That what we provide is used solely for the people of Hoken and to help the city regrow.
Well, I'm certainly if it's that good to make such a promise, I told you, if you can truly help Hoken, I have something that's truly of value for you.
More of I need your word that it will be used as such.
I'm going to give you one of my first ships I ever owned. I'm going to deck it out and look after you, and it's enough for you and your friends. Is that not enough of my word to give you something that I once cherished?
That is, I understand, very much graceful of you.
You
But
have
when
a
I
friend
speak
in me.
of, but when I speak like this, it's out of concern of how powerful or important what we provide could be. It is not a distrust between you and I, but more of a show of faith for those who are now left behind here.
Roll persuasion check.
That's a nat 20 for 23.
Well, against my better judgment, you have my word. As captain of the Moon Dancer, friend of the people,
I'll smile. I'll look at Green.
Is there any form of personal greed that you possess?
I am a merchant. I didn't get into it for fun and games. I like to make money. But there's something I like more. And that's the town in which I grew up.
May I please insight that?
Go right ahead.
Damn.
It's a 24 for my insight.
You read her like a book, and the book is open. Her mannerisms don't give away anything that would introduce lying. The way that she curls her words, the way she's prompt, gives you no reason to think that she's lying at all. And that she perhaps did come from here, and yeah, she believes what she's saying.
Beautiful. Thank you. I'll pull out the Scroll of Wish, put it on the table, push it towards her, and I'll just rather jovially say, "No greed. This is to help. You'll need to find the wizard or sorcerer for it."
She picks it up and opens it.
did I disconnect?
No, you there? I'm just checking something.
Oh,
Well, fuck me.
I'm guessing it's worth it.
Yeah.
So we have a deal.
No. And she puts it back on the table and like pushes it to you.
I'll pick it back up. Why?
You're right not to trust me with something like that. And I appreciate who you are. But any of you, and she points at all the magic users. I don't know if you started this, but you can certainly end it. And I leave it in your hands. What would you wish for Hoken?
Do not ask me. I believe they can rebuild. I will then look to the rest of the party. Please weigh in on this. I'm not a good judge.
Simple wish that the town be provided with anything it needs to help regrow to its fullest concern.
But anything can be rebuilt, but the lost lives cannot be brought back. But maybe with the wish they could.
Life should
No.
not be worked
Not
that way.
mess with life and death like that. It's
I
not the
agree.
time.
But I do know one thing, a town ravaged by fire and death will struggle with resources that it requires to rebuild. A forest will grow back, but it won't happen in such a short span of time of some mortal's life. They could use materials and tools. That is
Well,
what
why
this
not
would
wish for the materials for them to prosper?
But then why
And
not
that's what-
just wish for the whole town to be built?
If it is within the limitations, I am not sure on how these work and the capabilities or limitations.
I'm just gonna say to everybody in this party and that plays this game, a wish is a wish, man. Think Dragon Ball Z. There is no
Okay.
limitations to anything, but I do heed my warning. Watch how you say it.
It's a genie wish. That's what it is.
Not necessarily, bro. To be honest, I know it depends how well you word it.
So, Captain, were you telling us that we need to use this wish spell to make the wish, and if you are happy with the outcome, you will grant us your favor?
You already have my favor. You already have your ship. As long as you use that before you leave those doors.
Well, would you give us a little bit of time then for us to discuss the right wording for this wish then?
I will leave you be for as long as you need. I will let one of my men just wait outside, call upon him, and he will come collect me wherever I am.
Thank you.
She gets up, but no one sit in my fucking chair. I will know as she walks out.
Not even me? Okay.
Especially you. Doors closed.
What do we do now?
I think it's time to think of the wording. From my knowledge, go for it.
DM,
Be very specific.
Precisely, right?
Sweethearts, DM.
Yep.
Do I know of the conditions for Wish? Like, does it need to be completed in a sentence? Or can it be a couple sentences? Obviously, it can't be like a paragraph or a page.
It's a request for one thing. So, like, you can't say, you can be like, yeah, I want a Toyota Hilux that in red with off-road wheels and a snorkel with a V8. You get it, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But if you
Can't
go,
say Hilux and $1 million and this and that and
yeah,
this.
I want a Hilux with $1 million in the back with this, and this. That's
Not gonna work.
that's more than one thing.
Why don't we wish for the town to be eternally prosperous?
That's very vague.
Then eternity is a suggestion.
Why don't we wish for all of the destruction to be reversed?
That robs them of the opportunity to grow when they rebuild. You would just be giving them back empty homes.
How about to have the town regrown anew in the wake of the destruction that laid before?
It will regardless. We aim to help though. We can wish for the town to have the necessary resources to rebuild and regrow.
But that still leaves all the people without homes.
They need
But
to
it gives them the
rebuild
materials.
and regrow. You cannot give someone something and expect them to be a different person. You can't come out of a tragedy, be given all these things back, and still have lost neighbors, friends, family. The point is to start anew.
It also gives the town some sort of drive to get together and rebuild. If everything was rebuilt, it's just too easy, and also a sore memory of people they've lost as well.
So we need wording to help them grow themselves so that they can come out better after the tragedy that happened to their families.
We can leave them with the resources and the drive to rebuild. But that might be pushing the limits.
No, look, I think if we wish for the resources, at least they're more than halfway there. They can do with what they need.
But then I wish
Why
to
don't we
have
just
them have anything they need to rebuild, which encompasses resources and drive.
Why don't we just wish that it never happened?
Be careful when you meddle with time like that.
I like that idea.
No.
It could be a case of
it
wishing that it never happened and never will happen. And nothing changes. Then you could put that as the clause, and I'm going to put clause in inverted air commas.
But what if that just made it so the town never existed? That That's wording could
No,
go
no,
horribly
no,
wrong.
you got to be specific with your wording. You wish that Hoken specifically never got destroyed, never had any problems, and goes back to the state it was before the attack happened, and nothing changes in the timeline. It's pretty specific, covers all bases.
I will make mention that the city was wrought with something else before.
Look around, I think it's better than what they have now.
Listen, it is very likely that we are here and came here for that ziggurat.
But,
We would,
but if we wished that ziggurat never had the ability to fly,
then it would desecrate the land regardless. It was something like
But-
here.
that's
Also,
something we
if
could deal with.
But if we wish for anything related with time, we might never receive the deal to get the ship in the first place, and then we
We
get
won't
Yeah.
remember. As far as
Yeah.
we're concerned, nothing happened.
Not necessarily, we could keep our memories as part of another clause and an air quote clause again.
That is not how this magic works, really. You don't get to demand more and more and more.
It's not demanding more, it's part of the first demand.
It is not. It is a demand with. Is it 3 clauses now? That's 4 things we wanted to do.
Yes, well, if you said I want a chariot that's red with gold trim, and I'm going to count the red and gold trim on my fingers, and maybe 2 horses, that's 5 already. There's 5 clauses in that wish, but you've only
That's
got
a
one
single
chariot.
chariot.
Yes, we're wishing for one thing. We're wishing for Oaken in its
No, we are
entirety
not.
to be okay.
No, we are not. We are wishing for Falcon to be okay. We are also wishing
don't
for us
we-
to retain our memories.
Raise of hands.
We are also
Raise of
wishing
hands.
for
Who
us.
here thinks we should wish back the time? And I'll put my hand up.
I'll second it.
Why don't we just wish for Hoken to prosper and
Again,
leave them at it?
That won't bring
a
back
wish,
any of their dead.
in a wish, simply provide them with anything they could ever need to rebuild the town to what they wish.
But that might
It's
take
simple.
a lifetime, many lifetimes.
But if we
Not,
wish back,
not if they work together.
if we wish back time, that big triangle thing is gonna come back, isn't it? Anyway,
No, well, that's why we could put another clause in there, you see.
But then, Grunt, you could smash it.
Or maybe the ziggurat
Exactly.
maybe should never
Or maybe-
existed.
Or maybe it
Exactly.
can wipe out the rest of the city.
Or we could wish that we keep our memories and we go back far enough in time that we can go and destroy the ziggurat before it even causes any problems. You see, this is just the best idea.
Then we don't get the ship.
But
So
also
what?
use
We can get another one.
that's with the understanding that it can be destroyed so simply
And if the
Before it
spell
has
actually
it.
works.
before it has a chance to wreak havoc once again.
What if we word it in such a way that no harm could ever fall on Hoken?
But then how will the city learn?
So you're wishing bad upon them, Well, that's just disappointing.
No, I'm wishing growth.
Growth doesn't necessarily have to come from this. I'm going to gesture around.
No, but it comes from experiences.
Good experiences too. You arguing a moot point.
The good experience of them working together and rebuilding as a society, as one people.
Why not wish for the people of Hoken to have the strength to rebuild?
That encompasses that will encompass in everything they need to rebuild, including strength, resources, and time.
Yeah. I'm happy with that.
If we're going to wish for that, we might as well keep the wish for ourselves.
You're gonna see a fucking really naughty grin on fucking Windows face.
That is not how we make agreements.
What was the point of using a wish if you're just going to leave them in the same situation they're in now? The only
They'll be
difference
done.
is they have stuff to build. Yay,
Because
but all the
currently
dead
they-
are still dead.
As the dead should remain, but they will have what they didn't have before.
You say they could use hardship, so great, getting all these resources that they need could be their hardship.
And letting them rebuild themselves.
Exactly,
is
there's
it.
no need for a wish then. A wish is something outrageous, something that you
But
can
we do not have
change
access
a
to
point in
resources for
time.
them.
They could find some. They found some the first time. You want to give them hardships, then give them hardships.
They found it when,
Or
use
use the
the
wish
forest was
and wish
full.
for something completely outrageous that would save everybody. Otherwise,
found-
what's the point?
They could build this town when they had resources available, when they had forests to get wood from, rivers to get fish from. They do not have that now. What they have is a barren landscape.
It's a waste. We might as well give them everything.
To us,
We
it makes
could just wish to restore all the buildings in Hoken.
But then we'd also have to restore the landscape around it.
And again, why not extend that to the people?
We're here to help with the problem, not solve the entire problem.
Exactly.
But why
It
give
is a
them a
wish.
slice of
You
the
can't
cake when you could
solve.
give them the whole thing?
It is a wish. You can't solve the whole problem.
Exactly my point, Raimundo. I mean, come on. We might as well give them the entire cake and not just a sliver of a slice. Oh, sorry, your city looks like shit. Here, have a little bit that could help you rebuild. No, give them everything. It's a wish for crying out loud.
I'd give them an eternal city. I still stand by it.
Okay, Valerian is agreeing with you as well. Let's do some magic.
Right? Hands. Who thinks we should go back in time and fix everything? I'm gonna put my hand up again.
Agreed.
Thornwall.
So let me just get this right. We're going back in time to fuck up the ziggurat thing.
Well, we could do that, yes.
There's many
Because that would make
possibilities
sense.
when we go back.
Then none of this would happen.
Exactly.
Then we
Exactly
don't
the
get the
point.
ship.
So what? We'll find another one, even if we have to steal it. And I'm gonna wink at him.
Or we can just add one of Raylan's clauses. It's alright.
I'm gonna point to you like, yeah.
But we do know that the captain is from Hoken. So
I'm pretty sure
We
the
do
cat
have
would
a
give us the ship
connection here.
anyway. Exactly.
I'm actually this whole going back to fuck up the ziggurat thing. Yeah, you've twisted my arm there a little bit.
I will say we had the power of the Moon Dancer, and even that wasn't enough. You think us back then were capable of taking it down?
Yes, but we've got time on our hand now where we could actually find out something that would help us.
So you don't think it would just happen again?
What, the ziggurat coming back?
Yes.
I told you, put a clause
think-
in. Save Hoken and keep
I
it
think
safe.
we'd be a little bit more prepared.
We could just wish for the ziggurat to be destroyed now.
That doesn't help the city.
Problem.
Yeah, because the
It'll help future
ziggurat will
cities.
just get destroyed.
What if we wished for the ziggurat never to have existed?
That's been suggested like 4 times now.
I know. But I like that idea.
I'm not
Okay, well-
fully opposed in wishing that the town be rebuilt back to what it was. But I am opposing to messing with time and the view or the hope that we are capable of preventing this. We were not strong
basi-
then, we will not be again.
So basically, you want to cast a massive repairing spell over the city and the surroundings, and everything will go back to normal, kind of.
Yes.
Yes.
Boring.
Could we put one clause in?
That one.
What is the clause, Raylan?
I don't know. Maybe get rid of the cigarette. Come up with something
I'm not-
exciting. It's squished. Damn it, man! You're like selling yourself short. Get
Should we get a
10,000
pet
gold,
dragon?
but you only want to spend 5 gold. No, spend the whole 10,000. I like the idea of a dragon. Give them a pet dragon.
A protective pet dragon.
Right then now.
Dragon must like us. Just put that in there. Else we're all
As soon as we
dead.
come, we just notice everyone else, and notice all of us.
Fucking destroys us.
Thanks so much.
All Green, you've heard the party and their suggestions. I am not one capable of reciting the scroll.
But I dropped off. Did we actually decide on something?
I think the complete repair of Hoken and surrounding areas, is that what I'm getting?
Yes.
And a pet dragon.
Well,
No,
now
fuck
you're
it.
adding
No,
too
no
many.
pet dragon.
It's again, you're gonna put in something that could monkey's claw us.
That's gonna fuck
That,
us. I know
that's
it's
what's gonna be
fuck us.
fun. That's what makes it spicy.
Hey, if you want Thorn to die, just go find a dragon.
Yes,
Okay,
we
the
do want
rest
Yeah,
of
Thorn
pet
us-
to die.
dragon.
Yeah, the rest
Can they
of
have
us
a
might
pet
want to
dragon
survive.
that's like super protective and has an eye out for blood for Thorn?
What? do
So
you
a
mean?
guardian,
Like, I'm cool
a
with that.
guardian dragon. Guardian dragon of Hoken.
That's actually
How
a decent
about-
idea.
How about we wish that they have a stone sort of dragon on the entrance that doesn't waken unless the city is under attack. Then it wakens and then it attacks whatever is attacking Hoken and protects it. That's a good clause to
then
add.
how about the rebuild of the city and surrounding areas? And
Yes, that
something
will
to
be the
guarantee-
first part.
Yes, with a protective
with-
dragon
with-
stone
with-
thing.
With something to protect the city when it is in dire need.
If not a dragon,
I
at
like
least a
it.
force field, something, anything. Gotta give them. It's a
Like
wish.
it.
We cannot sell it short here.
But you're putting. How do I put this? You're putting the hope that a dragon alone protection. But rather the city rebuilt along with the surrounding area and a protector of the city to keep it safe should it ever be in need.
Yes,
like
but that's fine as long as you're specific enough about the statue or the protector or whatever never
No.
turning on Hoken.
And it's going to be the protector, so it cannot turn on what it protects.
That's fine, and it cannot be cursed or persuaded or mind changed. Nothing. No one can take control of it. It is its own entity with its own mind, and its sole purpose is to protect Hoken.
Hence the protector of Hoken.
Sounds good.
And surrounding.
This is
So no matter what, if it is a protector, it can never be used against the city.
Yes, put that in as a clause, and I'm going to air quote it.
I think you have learned this fancy new word here, Raylan.
It's gonna be made, then everybody's gonna try and move into the city, and the city protector's just gonna slaughter everybody.
Oh my God, yes.
Well, as long as
Gonna
it's
be
seen
beautiful.
as protecting when it's in dire need.
not everybody. I saved the family.
So
She
is
had
it
a dragon
protecting
then.
the city or the people of the city? Because
No, well, the city is the people. The pestle, mortar,
Yeah.
and people that reside there. Be
And the
specific.
people are in the city anyway.
Exactly. Who's writing all this down, by the way?
Oh, Green, you've heard the
I've
ideas of
heard.
others.
well, we're also going to have to speak to the captain to see if
I'm
this is the
going
right
to
way to go.
I'm going to repeat myself. It needs to be a single idea. A protector is an additional idea. If we do this, we
They're not-
extend it, and
they're
nothing
not-
comes of it.
They're not a protector, but then wish for the city rebuilt and to be protected.
Be
That's the
careful
key.
what that wording means. The city was safe before the ziggurat. It is
Doesn't look very
ruined and
safe.
tainted because of the ziggurat. Nothing else will destroy it quite like that again.
Well,
Unless
I
the
highly
ziggurat
doubt
comes
they've
back.
got another one buried here anyway. It's not like there's another one that's buried under that section over there.
And that's why if you wish for it to be rebuilt and to remain protected, something like a ziggurat cannot bring it down, if not worse.
Be careful what you mean by protected. Protecting who? Protecting what?
So then be specific when you say it, Green. The city, the people that reside there.
In other words, an added part to this place, which has a chance. I can't speak arrogantly as if I know all of the magic's inner workings. Could cause confusion. By the way, this will likely exhaust me for many days.
That's fine.
And
Grunt
that's
will
Don't
carry
worry,
it.
Green.
If I
Don't worry,
fail,
Green. You will have us to protect you. And I'll smile.
I'm going to give you a wink with air quotes.
when did the assault happen on this city?
A day ago.
3 days ago?
Wasn't it the previous... No, it was 2 days before, because you slept twice.
I will restore Hoken and its surrounding areas to the state it was 10 days ago. That's it.
Now you've
Don't
got to
need
be
to
careful
protect her.
about what is surrounding areas, because
I can
restoring it could
specify a
return.
link. I believe
Maybe
we
specifically
traveled
say damaged
several-
areas.
the mountain counts. But that should work.
Just be specific and say damaged areas. Then the wish will focus on the parts that weren't fucked up.
Or fix all the land and then the forest will regrow.
You cannot fix nature. It changes. There's
It's a
no
wish.
Saturn state.
Nature will
do-
bend.
I do
No,
believe...
what I am saying is that there is no fixed nature. There is nature.
I do
It's not
believe
fixed
that there
upon.
are people inside the city that can help nature.
But
Very
you
much.
are fucking with something that goes against nature, Green. You could wish that
I-
all trees taste like chocolate bars, and it might come true.
Indeed, I do not wish for such. I love nature the way it is.
So then we wish for Oaken to be the way it was 10 days before and the surrounding forests.
Sounds good to me.
Surrounding areas to include the river that is mostly dried up.
Surrounding nature.
Would that include bringing the ziggurat back here, though?
No, because that's not part of nature. Whatever that was abomination.
Okay.
And if it does come back, we go sort it out.
But if it doesn't come back, they would make a building not a part of nature, but then wouldn't the buildings of the cities of Hoken, in the city of Hoken, not be a part of nature either? And then the
That's why you
buildings-
wish. That's why you wish for the city of Hoken to be the way it was 10 days ago, along with the surrounding area.
I think
The surrounding
that's
nature.
Surrounding nature.
Correct, the surrounding nature. That is precise enough to put it back to where it was without including anything outside that was not part of what should be.
I agree with that one.
Okay.
All
I'm
in
gonna go
agreement?
through this. I'm gonna go through the wording first.
Don't
We
hold the
wish-
scroll when you use it.
No, it's been chilling by my side right now. The city of Hulken and the surrounding nature will be restored to a state 5 days ago.
Sounds good.
Let's just say 6 to be safe.
So just say it again.
The city of Hulken and the surrounding nature to be restored to a state of 6 days ago.
We were here 6 days ago, so we know it's what it should be like.
Happy?
Yes.
Anyone in objection?
Grant likes.
If we're all in agreement, I would ask that the people of Hoken stand back. Should anything of how the spell takes hold, make sure it doesn't hurt anyone in the process.
Well, most of them are in the cave, and there wasn't anything in there.
That is part of Hoken. So I do suggest we ask Eldritch to just get the people a safe enough distance away, just outside the city entrance, so they can see and be safe from whatever we do. If we're
Well,
in
then.
agreement, then I
I think
will
we should watch it from our new airship.
knock on the door and ask the captain's crew member. Can you please fetch your captain for us?
Aye, Skipper.
I can't wait for this. Oh my word.
5-10 minutes go past. Sorry, Green?
No, you said hello, Skipper, and then Raoul didn't respond to you. This
No, you
is
said
like,
aye, Skipper.
Oh, I heard hello, Skipper. That's my bad.
I said, can you please fetch your captain? It's like, aye, Skipper.
Five to 10 minutes later, the door opens, the captain walks in, takes her chair. The doors close, she looks at you, folds her legs. So, what is it to be then?
DM, could I ask in the 5 to 10 minutes or so that she was coming back, could I determine if the airship is big enough, both airships are big enough to hold all of the remaining people of Hoken for a short period of time?
Roll intelligence.
Or?
Give me a second. Intelligence check.
Intelligence. I will use 1 point of luck. Okay, that's cocked, but anyway, 12.
And you were trying to figure out?
If the airship that the captain has and the one
sorry,
that she...
yeah. I was checking the fuckery in his stats. There's about. I mean, how many people are left on the ground? You know that?
I would try and remember the amount of people that were in the catacombs just after everything had happened. My understanding is that's...
With about 7 less people. There's enough just for the moon dance to carry the rest.
Thinking, if possible, Captain, would we be able to get the remaining people of Hokin on your airship while we use this item, just to make sure that they are not in harm's way for whatever comes next.
And what is next?
To revitalize the city. But I am unsure how these magics work, and I do not want for anything if moving pieces of buildings start flying through to hurt anybody. So just hold them on the ship.
Aye.
A safe distance.
I'll speak to the elder. She'll organize it. Give us an hour. You may wait here, or do it your time if you want.
I thank you. And when she heads off, I'm gonna ask Raymunda, how far do you think Quibble has gone? I mean, we
knowing
have
Quibble, I don't think he would have gotten very far. But it looks like our plan is basically working, so whatever Quibble does find, it'll just be at the benefit of us.
I think more of, do you think he will, within the next hour, be able to finish up with whatever he's doing? Because we're not about to have any quiet time for a little while.
If he does or if he doesn't, does it really matter?
No, just more curious on what he's managed to find so far.
Well, if he hasn't, then, as you said, we'll offer him the opportunity to come with us, and I'm sure he'll have more enough time then.
Well, we might as well go have a conversation with him and help gather the people where we can.
Alright. We're gonna make our way to the catacombs.
Okay.
As you make your way in,
Just hold on, DM. There's no one in the captain's quarters now, right?
that you're aware of.
Can we just a little looky-loo around to see if there's anything interesting in here?
Oh, there's lots of interesting in here. Are you gonna go look through her cabin?
I'm just gonna take a leisurely stroll around it and see if anything catches my eye.
Okay, roll perception or investigation.
Same. 15.
15. Okay. 1, 2. Roll a percentile dice for me. D100.
$95.
Fuck you. as you look around the maps and treasures of her, the thing is that you pick up is a compass. It's very strange. It doesn't point north or south, but like it points to this like little holographic rip, and around it like clouds, and it's pointing into like a westerly direction. After that, a map that just doesn't end. As you look at it, and you kind of eyes scroll, so does it. It changes, shows terrain changes and all kinds of like little movements from. You see a little pot of ink that says truth on it. You see a navigator's lens. You see a chrono chart. You see a tide sextant. Well, tide caller sextant. Roll me another D100.
$18.
On an 18, wow, that's terrible. You see a cloak. It's magically imbued, and it has like a air of like, it looks like fur, but it's actually like a fog, like a dense cloud at its base. And then you see a signet ring with the captain's sigil. That's all you see in terms of the captain's stuff.
Alright. So I would kind of hang back and wait for the party to make their way out, and I'm going to swap the compass and the cloak.
Okay, as you do, I need you to roll a a stealth roll, please.
Just make this. That's a dirty 20.
Okay, give me a sec. You say dirty 20, I say 18 plus 3. For all you know, you've taken the objects.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put them underneath my poncho and follow the group.
And as you do, you are stopped at the door. Sailor looks at you and goes, "Matey, I suggest you put it back. Last chance."
Okay, you caught me red-handed. And I'll kind of go back and put down the compass.
He watches you. No, matey. Both items.
Come on. We're both in the same field.
I'm loyal to my captain, matey.
We win some, we lose some. And then I'll put the cloak back. Well, you can't blame me for trying, eh? I'll give him a wink.
The captain was aware that one of you would try something like this. Now, follow your friends, please, as he, ushers you out.
I'm just gonna fucking smile to myself as I go past him, and then make my way to the back of the group.
He had a +3 to perception. He's just a basic able sailor. +3 to perception. Okay, the rest of you lead out, go to the cove. Remember, kind of tailing out a little bit. You guys go underneath the waterfall, and as the cold water kind of hits your face, as morning starts to turn into kind of mid-afternoon, that is where we'll end.